Hi everybody, welcome to your lesson that's all about energy flow and an ecosystem. So today's questions are, what is the difference between a food chain and a food web? And then what relationships are represented within these two things, food chains and food webs? When we talk about relationships, what we're meaning is how does one organism interact with another? What's its relationship between those two things? So today we're going to be identifying relationships between organisms in food chains and food webs. And we're going to do this so that we can predict how energy is transferred between these organisms. And we'll know that you got it if you can create your very own food web, okay? So in order to start, we've got to start by identifying some key vocabulary. So make sure that you check out the video just below this one, the teacher instructional video. The very first part of that video, we talk about the vocabulary, some of which you know, some of which might be new to you, but it really will help you identify those relationships, okay? So make sure that you check that out. Then we're going to go to the OMS. You're watching this video here. I've just told you to check out the video just below. Where we talk about those different terms and I lay out the differences between a food chain and a food web, okay? Make sure that you view that thoroughly. And then there's going to be some extensions here. You might not see both of them, but whatever you do see in your OMS, make sure that you explore that and check it out. And then as always, you're going to go to your Class Kick Science notebook, and I have that pulled up for you here. What you're going to do today, this is two parts, part one and part two. You're going to drag these terms from the alligator's mouth to wherever they land in the appropriate spot here on the right. This is to make sure that we've really understood all of those vocabulary terms that I just mentioned, and that will really set you up for success. Now remember, you'll know that you got it if you can create your own food web, and that's going to happen here on this second page. So use the space below to create your own food web that really illustrates the relationship between the organisms in an environment, okay? Who is feeding off of who is the producer, who is the consumer? Those are the things that we're going to be chatting out about through this lesson. So reach out if you have any questions, and we're always happy to help. Thanks.